Rain giving David Hayes victory. Up against Super Gallopers Naturalism and Never Undercharge, Palace Rain won in a thrilling finish. The Memsie Stakes had been promoted as a two-horse race between Naturalism and Never Undercharge, but Palace Rain was rated the next best chance. Halfway down the straight, the 4-year-old had taken the lead, but the challenges were coming. Here's John Russell.
Never Undercharge can't get a run. Palace Rain takes the lead with 100 metres left to go. Naturalism, Never Undercharge, driving through along the inside. He's finishing very fast. Never Undercharge, Palace Rain, Never Undercharge. They hit it, very, very close to a dead heat.
The bob of the heads gave Palace Rain victory at 11-2, from Never Undercharge 6-4 on favourite, and Naturalism 3s. Connections were clearly elated by the short half-head win.
At this stage is back second last.
Yes, now Naturalism is the horse that will be improved on this run, but watch Michael Clark. He's outside the leader, Black Rouge, the blue and white stripes, and on the fence, number 8, you can see the saddle number clearly there, is Never Undercharge. He didn't get a crack at them at all. This is skillful riding. This is jockeyship at its best, horsemanship at its best. When Simon Marshall finally got that split and got out, Clark didn't leave him enough room to use the whip.
He set the trap there, and Marshall tried to, he fell for it. But nevertheless, as you point out, top marks to Clark. Never Undercharge unlucky, but in Marshall's favour, he did give the horse a beautiful run up.
This morning they're talking that he might be better than Rancher.
He's going to contest now the Caulfield Guineas and miss next week's Ascot Vale Stakes. That's him in front in the blue. That's Lady Jakio in the Hawthorn colours as we know them in Victoria, orange and brown. She dwelt at the start. She made her charge after the leader Sakalo, but if they'd done another lap, she would never have caught him.
Oh, gee, I think you're a bit severe there, Keith. Like, if she's dwelt at the start, like, you've got to give her another chance. And wasn't that Al-Anon nearly going through the rail on the turn? I think you can forget that run. Certainly the winner's good, but
I know that, I knew in my own mind that, look, I would have been happy to be 2 lengths off him, and because I didn't think there was a horse in the race that would beat this horse home if he's within 2 lengths on the home corner. I think the best is yet.
Able to time his preparation, so he was able to win this race in very good time and still be 1 run short of his best. Now that's Prince of Praise in front, a very good front runner, making his own way, and Soho Square. Cassidy's got to be up there, so he's using him up. Durbridge in 3rd place is already off the bit. So now it comes down to it that you've got 2 very, very smart milers, and Soho Square is doing a shade the better. But again, the beautiful part about it is he will get a bit better, and that's going to make him very, very competitive against the top liners.
He never had a lot of room, but when he did get room, he accelerated like the good horse he is. The other unlucky runner was Naturalism. He looked beautiful, went up to win at the 100 metres, but I thought his run just came to the end. They'll all meet in the Fenn Stakes in a fortnight. After the race, we spoke to the trainers of the 3 placed horses. And you'll line him up in the Caulfield Cup now, I suppose, later on, or?
Yes, that's his main goal, because he's got a handicapper's weight and he's got weight for age form, so you know, he comes in particularly well. And the thing I'm pleased with the win today, hopefully shrug off that wet tracker label, because I really do think he's quite a classy horse.
That's right, and like I think people forgot that day in the Cox Plate. I thought he was going every bit as well as anything around him when he did happen to fall, so I think he'd been right in the finish that day.
Yes, he was actually going better than Burst, and she figured in the finish, so I think you're a good judge.
He was a bit glossy today, probably a little bit too glossy, you know, and he has a little bit to lose. We thought he was about 80% fit, and he went to about 100 metres out, and he looked like he could win the race, and his condition just peaked about 100 metres out, so we were happy with the run, Gary. We thought, you know, that'll top him off nicely for his run the next time.
He's certainly got a lot of improvement in him, that's what I like. But
yeah, it's good to see him back to his sort of best.
We had no galloping room in the straight, so just one of those things that happen in racing. It's bad luck, but he finished like a good horse, full of running, and if he had got out and soon enough, he would have probably won.
Well, I like the way he went to the line, because as you know, in those weight for age races, Palace Rain was going to line pretty strong, but Never Undercharge still accelerated, you know, that last 100 metres.
Yes, well, it's all happened too late, Larry.